Hi, my name is Levy Montero. I'm requesting a grant from the Be Good Family Foundation on behalf of Ready Set Prep, a startup nonprofit focused on helping Black, Hispanic, and low-income community college students transfer to four-year colleges. The issue is that 81% of students enroll with the objective to transfer to four-year schools. But in 3 years, in Massachusetts, only 3 to 8% of Black, Hispanic, and low-income students transfer. In 6 years, only 2 to 4% actually earn a four-year degree. So why is this happening? First, students enroll without knowing how to effectively utilize community colleges. Second, they're not being properly informed. Only 38% of community colleges have mandatory orientation that typically lasts 90 to 120 minutes. Third, the flexible course option makes it harder for students to select the courses that will not only transfer, but also contribute to graduation requirements at four-year schools, which is why 60% of students who transfer fail to earn a bachelor's degree within 6 years of enrolling at a community college. Lastly, the support services at community colleges are too broad and proves to be ineffective to help students succeed. So students fend for themselves, they make uninformed decisions that waste time and money, and most eventually quit. So those who transfer lose on average about one semester's worth of credits. One example, in 2015, the University of Connecticut reported that their 479 community college transfer students lost on average of 12 credits, resulting in delayed graduation and $7 million in additional fees and expenses. That's $14,500 per student. That's 1 year, one state university. Imagine what's happening across the nation. So you may ask, why is this still happening? One, there's just not enough solution. Second, having gone through the process myself and having counseled 150 community college students, I know what it takes. I've developed a 36-month curriculum to teach students how to utilize community colleges, help them identify their interest early on, and start taking the steps that they need to in order to make a successful transition. What makes this model unique is the level of attention that we provide to students, our 3-year support system, and focus on developing the students' know-how. Current methods meet with students 3 to 4 times per semester to provide best practice recommendations. We will meet with students anywhere from 16 to 18 times per semester to guide and teach them how to execute those objectives, which is the more fundamental need. Third, our 3-year time frame is designed to get students from the beginning of their freshman year on through the end of their first year at a four-year college to ensure a successful transition. All that said, we're launching a 6-month pilot in January 2017, and we need your help. We're going to work with 25 students to teach them how to utilize community colleges, identify 4 to 6 target schools, and help them take the proper steps to successfully transfer. 2, we're going to get students engaged in leadership activities for their developmental purposes. 3, help them secure a paid internship by the end of the 6th month. Each student will receive 20 hours in advisory services and spend 70 hours towards their development. That's 500 advisory hours and over 1,700 hours spent towards student development. So now your $5,000 grant would pay for programmatic costs, which consist of program materials and commuting expenses. $5,000 could also pay for 5 students for 6 months. Your grant will also give us more time to fundraise while providing our services. And lastly, your grant will not only help us equip our students with the tools and knowledge to succeed, but also equip their families and communities with a new resource, which is incredibly invaluable to our target demographic. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.